What's going on, guys? Boy Joey 672 coming to you guys with a video right now. So, want to talk about training camp today. This is day 4 of training camp. Carson Wentz and Desean Jackson are having a pretty damn good time distributing the ball. Carson Wentz threw a 40-50 yard pass to Desean Jackson downfield. Carson Wentz's best day is today. Nice ball to Alshon Jeffrey, to Zach Ertz. He's thrown the ball all over the place today, but that big highlight today was a 40-50 yard pass to Desean Jackson going downfield. Now Jordan Howard has been pretty much the top ball carrier for the Philadelphia Eagles in the backfield. Doug Peterson meant to mention at the press conference, that he didn't realize how good Jordan Howard and how much good vision he does actually have. And Jordan Howard just seems like he's going to be the number 1 running back in Philadelphia right now in this rotation. Doug Peterson also talked about Mack Hollins. Mack Hollins is injured again. Apparently, I just can't believe it. It's a lower body injury. I was hearing upper body, lower body. It's an injury that's not compared to the groin injury that he's had the past couple of years. He's actually injured again, and I don't know what is going to happen now. And if it's not his groin, it's something else. And it's a shame. It's an injury that's just it's going to keep coming back. I don't even know what else it is. So Mack Hollins didn't go further with this injury. He's going to be day to day. Doug Peterson talked about Cre'Von LeBlanc as well. He's going to be day to day as well, which pretty much if Doug Peterson says day to day, it means that he's going to be hurt and miss a little bit of time. Rasul Douglas and Avonte Mack started on the outside again today in base, and then when they went to nickel, Avonte moved to the nickel, and then Sidney Jones moved to the outside. So pretty much it's been the same thing. Rasul Douglas actually caught a one-handed interception today. I think Carson Wentz was throwing to Desean Jackson or Alshon Jeffrey, one of the two. Caught a one-handed interception. So Rasul Douglas is having a very strong camp as well so far. Clayton Thornson's not really throwing the ball too well. Same with Nate Sudfeld. Didn't really have a really good day. Didn't have a good day yesterday, and didn't really have a great day today either. Just needs more time. Okay, but as long as Carson Wentz is doing pretty damn good, I really don't care. But at the same time, we need to have our backup Nate Sudfeld ready for the season, ready to come in if he has to. Vinny Curry is expecting to have a bounce back year this year. Vinny Curry is expecting to, get off that bad year that he did have in Tampa and come back and have a good year with the Eagles. All right, whether it's pretty much going to probably be his last year here, I don't know. But all we're worried about is 2019. And Vinny Curry has always played well with the Eagles. And I don't know if he actually could play good for another team. I have no idea. I don't think, maybe it's not possible. Maybe he just gels really good with this team and with these guys on defense that, maybe he can't be successful anywhere else. It's probably just one of those guys that can't do that. But down the road, we'll see what happens. But I'm very intrigued by Vinny Curry signing back, and that the Eagles brought him back without no hesitation. Get back in this group and get in the backfield, do some good things. Orlando Scandrick, the newly acquired Philadelphia Eagle free agent cornerback, has shown up to practice today. He started with the second string nickel corner position, slot cornerback position with the second team today. So second team corner right now. He's going to get playing time due to Cre'Von LeBlanc, Jalen Mills, and Ronald Darby being pretty much out, doing individual drills, not doing too much else. So Orlando Scandrick was here today, and we're just going to have to see down the road what he's going to bring to the table. Is he going to be the next P-Rob? Is he going to come in here and really be good at that nickel position and play real hard and do really well for us and be productive? Or is he just going to be one of those corners where, he's past his prime and he's just not going to play well in general with this defense? I don't know. We're just going to have to see down the road what happens. Well, Timmy Jernigan had a really good day today. He actually tackled Jordan Howard in the backfield today for a loss and kind of got in the offense's face and, made a little bit of a celebration. So I'm glad Timmy's back. And, during the start of OTAs, beat reporters were going up to Timmy Jernigan pretty much asking him, is he going to be the same player? He hasn't played the same like he was coming to the league. And Timmy Jernigan pretty much just told them, put them on notice and pretty much told them, you guys are going to see what I'm going to do. He said, wait till September, then you'll see what I'm going to do. So I know this guy. I think he just needed to be 100% healthy. He wasn't ready to play last year either. Guys just weren't ready to play. That Super Bowl run, we had a lot of wounded warriors on this team, and a lot of guys had to get back to 100%. Brandon Graham was another guy. A bunch of guys just had to get back to 100%. So glad Timmy Jernigan is making plays at practice, and brings an excitement to this defensive line. Brings a little bit of excitement, and it seems like he's fun to be around. So we'll see about Timmy Jernigan once the season starts. Nelson Aguilar beat Avonte Maddox in the slot. He's had a very good camp, very, very good. After seeing Nelson has how hard he's been working in the offseason, how he went to go train with Randy Moss and been hanging out with Randy Moss, and just being a hard worker. He knows it's his contract year. He's going to be working extra hard, but he's not really worried about the contract. He just wants to win. He wants to win a championship with the Eagles again. And that's all that matters to him right now, and I believe that because he's not all about clout chasing and trying to get fame, or he's just all about himself and about doing well with his team. And doesn't matter if none of these receivers get catches. It's all about the W in the win column, and that's all that matters. So Dave Phipp actually put my running back Miles Sanders at kick returner. This is kind of interesting. Maybe the Eagles have seen a little bit of him so far in this backfield, and how elusive he is, and how much he does really well with those big jump cut abilities. So Dave Phipp put him on the kick returners today. Now it would be pretty cool to have Boston Scott and Miles Sanders in the backfield. I mean, I don't think Corey Clement is he doesn't really do any moves. I think he just runs and finds space and just uses that big body of his. I think you put Miles Sanders and Boston Scott back there. You got some speed, you got some elusiveness, you have two guys that aren't afraid to grab the ball and run forward. I mean, those guys aren't afraid of anything. I think that would be a great combination with both of them. And hey, if Miles Sanders gets his chance at kick return, this is good for him. If he doesn't get many snaps in the backfield, not too many, you know what I mean? You got Jordan Howard, depending if they want to keep Miles Sanders at the number 2 or they want to move him down to number 3, they could do that as well. But as kick returner, it's not a bad thing. I think it would show off a lot of his skill set. I think you will be able to see it firsthand. That's why I can't wait to see preseason. Can't wait to see him actually just get the ball in his hand. I don't even care if it's against first, second, third string defenses. I just want him with the ball in his hands, see where he goes, see how he moves, and see if it's if it looks smooth, if he's having trouble. I'm excited to see what happens with Miles Sanders, especially with special teams. If he has a chance to be. If he has a chance to be a kick returner, then damn, why not? I mean, I have no problem with it whatsoever. Other than that, guys, a pretty light day. Other than that, I mean, the big news today is pretty much Carson Wentz is looking really good. Okay, the ball is coming out for everybody. Okay, and him and Desean Jackson are staying after practice. They're staying after practice. They're talking. They're hanging out outside of football. A lot of good things are happening in Philadelphia, especially with this Philadelphia Eagles team, okay? And this is a very, very close group. No cancers, no locker room cancers, no distractions. The Eagles don't care about outside distractions. They don't read the news. They don't care. They just want to win. They want to play their game, and that's pretty much it. There's no holdouts. There's no, like I said, distractions. There's none of that here, okay? So as the days move on, it's going to get better. I know Carson just had a bad day yesterday, but you know what? It happens. I think when you're playing your same, when you play you're the same defense in training camp all the time, it gets a little too much. I don't know, because people know how you throw it. You just know people. You know everybody on your team. So once when week 3 comes, the Ravens come to town, and we see guys in different jerseys battling, and then then down the road, be very happy with what we have here, and then we'll see Carson get really tested, against the Ravens, and the Ravens defense is pretty damn good. Okay, that's why I like the Ravens coming week 3 for the dress rehearsal game. Not to go off topic with training camp today, but it's important because Carson needs the reps, and I think. There's no holding back with Carson Wentz, and Doug is not holding him back from anything. He is going to throw him in there, and he's going to go. He's going to be hard on this team this year. He's going to be a very, very aggressive this year. What I can guess is aggressive on 4th downs and aggressive on everything else. So other than that, guys, that's it. So a good Carson Wentz, Desean Jackson look great. Timmy Jernigan looks great. Jordan Howard looks great. Miles Sanders looks pretty damn good right now. He's improving every day because he missed a lot of reps. And other than that, guys, the defense is looking pretty stout right now. You know, other than a few cornerback injuries and what's going on that aren't serious, but they're minor, you pretty much have a lot of rotating parts on this defense. So as of right now, I'm happy with what we're doing right now, and I'm happy how everything's going right now. So that's really it. So leave a comment in the comment section below if you have anything to ask about training camp or whatnot. And that's really it, guys. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, if you haven't already, I will see you guys later. Stay squad up, fly, fly.